a very simple thing. The Bible said when I was a child, I thought as a child. I acted as a child. And I understood as a child. And then when I became an adult, okay, we're not gonna just say a man. When I became an adult, I put away childish thinking. We're still thinking like kids. We're still thinking like kids. If I bring my 7-year-old son, if I give my 7-year-old son $10 million, right? He wants $10 million worth of candy. He wants $10 million worth of toys. He wants $10 million worth of fun. Am I right? So what happens is, he's still a child.
That's right.
When he grows out of that, and you give him $10 million, he's supposed to know what to do with that. Here's our problem. We're still thinking like we're 7 years old. We're still spending and wanting things like we're 7 years old. Now, when we went to college, we heard it was conspicuous consumption, and we wanted what the white man had, and we were trying to compensate for us not having what we needed to have in terms of power. I'm not going to get that complex about it. It's childishness. It's childishness. We're walking around. We won't spend money for education, but we'll spend money for sneakers. We won't spend money for even groceries or good food. We'll spend money on nonsense. It's childishness. And it's a lack of understanding, and it's a lack of vision. This is what the clergy have to do. And the clergy, okay,
all right,
including
come
myself,
on now.
let me finish this.
Come on now,
The
that's
clergy
right, that's right. Come on now.
Change the construct.
All right.
The construct that we came here with in 1619 was a construct of sustenance.
Okay, that's right.
The can't see. Jesus, keep us alive. Jesus, don't let master beat us. We're not living in that construct no more. Of course, God is a sustainer, but we are living in the age of accessing God as an empowerer.
That's
but
right.
if you've got preachers preaching a sustenance gospel in 2016, we're supposed to be really dealing with a construct of empowerment. Our whole thing is up. You cannot preach that kind of gospel now and have people do what they need to do economically.
That's right. That's
So
right.
so it goes the same thing for preachers. When we were childish preachers, we preached like childish preachers. But when we became human, not just men, we put away childish understanding of the gospel. We're not, like you say, the average human being only uses 10% of their brain. We're only exercising 10% of the gospel. We're only exercising 10% of the Quran. We're only exercising 10% of the Torah. We're only exercising 10% of Buddhism. No matter what you are, we are not operating as clergy to the full capacity of what God has given us. When we start doing that, the economic piece falls in.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Reverend Hardyway, and I'm glad to see that you.
And that's what street theologians are about. Watch that. That's what street theologians are about. Taking people and getting them to be practical in terms of their theology. That's it.
Well, thank you so much, Reverend. Thank you so much. All right.
That's your stuff, man.
This has been Akil Rose, the clergy for Minority Youth Matters, and the Reverend Hardyway, street theologians. Amen.